here to wrap around and pull this way from me.
Is the red light blinking?
Yes. Jim,
Yes.
do you feel like your harness is too loose?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'm actually going to tighten this for you.
That's what everybody says. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. You guys should have been trying. It wasn't nice. Last week was pretty cold.
There's no such thing as personal space up here, by the way.
Pardon me?
There's no such thing as personal space up here.
Okay.
Just so you guys know. All right, continue walking around the pole that way. Melissa.
A lot of work, a lot of training, a lot of fun.
Go over there and stand by Jim for me. Can I get right? Okay, good.
So did I take it they said nobody here in this group has won before?
Not even us.
Yeah, we haven't either. Oh, good. Say it first.
We're in good hands, yeah.
Yeah.
The way she's doing this is your last.
Well, you're good because I wouldn't have remembered all that either.
All right. So you guys are going to find out pretty quickly that I am not the fun one. I give you guys a bunch of instructions. I'm about to give you a few more. So is anyone here really good at physics?
Good at what?
Physics. What happens when I put my whole body weight into this cable?
You go faster?
No, you go slower. No, the line sags.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
when you get out here, the line goes down a bit. If you are writing like this, like a pencil, you run the risk of busting your feet and your shins off of my tower. I do not recommend doing this because I do not want to clean it off today. So, you guys were all doing this down there at ground school. I am sorry, my lungs are not the best, and it's very humid and it's hard to breathe. So, I'm not out of shape, I'm just, you know, I'm not the best equipped in the lung area. I want you guys riding like you're sitting in a chair, your knees nice and bent just like so, and then you avoid hitting your extremities off and everything. And I know I just said sit in a chair. I mean a straight back chair, like the uncomfy ones in the principal's office or at church. I do not mean a recliner. If you're riding at me like this with your feet up, and I can see the bottoms of your shoes, I'm not going to be very happy. I do not want to see the bottoms of your shoes. I'm sure they're super cool, but if I see the bottoms of your shoes, I'm going to just scoot right out the way. I want to stay on the tower as much as you guys do. I don't want to be kicked off or just kicked, period. So just keep your feet down like this and all will be well. Don't ride at me again like in a recliner. When you guys come into my tower, I do need you guys to aim a bit. Aim to land on the tops of things, not the sides. So like the top of the tower or the tops of one of these two steps. You guys are going to have to come up to this top step to get unclipped anyway. But if you guys come in and try to stop yourself on the edge of the tower, you're going to come in, you're going to hit, you're going to jam your legs, you're going to roll back out, you're going to pull yourself in. It's going to be a hot mess, and I'm just going to be standing there like watching because I'm telling you not to do it right now. Also, if you guys come in and kick these stairs, you're going to kick them quite possibly into my shins. I've waxed my shins off of these enough already. Please don't add to the collection on my shins or my ankles. And the last thing I'm going to tell you guys is please trust me. I know we just met and I'm super shady, but I know when you guys need to stop. You're going to think that I forgot about you on this line. I'm not. My brake signal will only come like 10 feet away from the tower. This line is not quiet. I know you're coming. It's not good for stealthy things, so let me tell you, you guys aren't going to be stealthy. I can hear you whether or not I'm looking at you. So, I know you're coming. I know when you need to stop. You don't. If you try to break yourself, you're going to come up short every time and pull yourself in, and I'm going to stand there and watch you because I'm telling you to not do it now. And the last thing I really want to emphasize is please do not try to stop yourself on that pole. I already told you not to stick your legs straight out. I'm not going to let you touch that pole. I promise. However, if you try to stop yourself, you're going to get hurt because that pole is set far deep in the ground. And it's not fun to whack your body off of the pole. I'm speaking from experience, so please don't try it and see if you're tougher than me. I promise. Last thing I do need to tell you guys before I leave is that these towers are built to shake. They're built to withstand the high winds that we get out here sometimes. So, when I leave, if the tower starts to shake, please don't be alarmed. It's not breaking on you. Don't try to run back down the stairs. They're meant to do that, and it's going to do that when people are coming over. So, just so you're aware. But I know I just like yelled at you a lot. Do you guys have any questions about anything we've gone over? No. You're my question. All right.
Sorry. I said, you're my question people. Yeah, I am. I will be when I get up there for something.
All right then. I'm gonna go ahead and head over and we can get started.
All right. Eugene?
Yeah.
You ready?
He's like,
if I have to, yes, I will.
She got a good memory. I can't remember somebody's name
Oh
after.
no, I only remember Jim and Eugene. That's it. I'm sorry, ladies, but I'm not as good with women's names. Okay, don't hurt yourself. All right. Big step down. Senior harness. In your chair. Senior harness. Perfect. Look your feet up. Look for a single when you get over there. All right.
What?
Look for a single when you get over there. Make sure to stop. All right. So you're good to go. Go ahead and lift your feet up.
Okay.
He's like, all right, what am I You don't want to break too early, all right? Step it up. Stop, step.
When I get there, I just keep my feet lifted up. Like,
Just like you sit in the chair. Sit in the chair until she gets you all the towels.
I just stop, my hands stop.
Yep. Alright, I had to put this on one more time.
Oh yeah, please do.
I need to move this out real quick.
Sorry.
And it's over time.
It's over here.
Yes? You're just anxious and ready to go. I get
No,
it.
I'm not. I'm just nervous. I'm ready to go. But it sounded like a good idea.
Okay, now you're good. That's it. I got
So
you.
this is my break there. Okay?
Alright, let me know when you're ready so then I can know when to look here. You ready?
Yeah, my
Take a step down for me. It's gonna be easier for you. Then a seat in your harness. And then you can just lift your feet right up. What's your name again? I'm sorry. You think I'll be able to remember that? That's pretty cool. Is everyone else ready? Yeah?
Sure.
Sure. Jim's not ready.
Lexi could have never climbed up this tower. One of my granddaughters is scared of heights.
Oh no. No one else up here is afraid of heights, right?
They're gonna rate you, so do it well.
That's right. Take a step down for me. Seat in your harness. And then you're good to go. Just pick your feet up. You don't want to face that first. Hey man. And your name is Melissa. We'll sign you up to get your name again. We have at least 2 more times before I remember. Which means the end of the tour.
Don't you wish this for you?
Jesus, a cheerleader down there. Oh, am I supposed to do it now? Not yet. I got you clipped in until she's ready. Gotcha.
We'll see if we make it to the other side.
Alright, step on down for me. See in your harness. You ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, you can go ahead and go. Alright, Jim, you ready? Okay. Wrong side.
Hmm?
You're good on the other side. Good on be on the other side. Perfect. Just like that. Step all the way up for me. Alright, keep your arm down just for a moment, alright? You good?
Yeah.
Alright. Take a step down. Seat in your harness. You ready to go?
Ready.
Alright, you can go ahead and go.
go ahead, come up onto these steps for me. What do you think?
Great.
Good. There you go. Go ahead, sit down and right over this way. You are clear, clear, clear. Nice. So, do you guys live near each other? I saw that your grandpa and granddaughter.
She lives about a mile and a half from me.
Oh, okay. Not far at all.
She gets off the school bus at my house every day.
I got you.
And her little sister is only 23 months old. We watch her every day.
Wow. Sweet.
And her other sister's the same age as her.
Oh, are you guys twins?
No,
Oh.
different mothers.
Okay. You are clear, clear, clear. My bad.
There's-
All right. Have you guys been to Wilds before?
Pardon me?
Have you guys been out here before?
No, this is our first time.
So guys, welcome to the Wilds. This is the best view of the Wilds you guys are going to get on the entire property. If you take a 360 look, everything that you see except for the far horizons is Wilds property. So Wilds operates off of 10,000 acres of reclaimed strip mine land. They came out here in like the 60s and 70s and early 80s, I think. And they were stripping for coal. As you can see, they were very successful in doing that. They took out all the trees, well, most of the trees. They ruined the soil quality because of that strip mining. If you guys actually look over here, this little scraggly patch of trees over here was actually planted about 20 years ago. That's all the bigger they are going to get because they just cannot grow in a little topsoil that was put back down here. So yeah, so it made it great for these like prairie grasses, not so great for the natural Ohio biome, which is kind of sad. But the Ohio government actually did something nice, and they said that they had to, AEP had to come back in here and put some topsoil down. They couldn't just wreck the earth and leave it that way. And now we have the Wilds. And if you guys actually look over this way, you can't see it because of the haze, but you guys can see like two horizons. Those horizons are located back near Zanesville, which is 18 miles away from here. So we have really good visibility. As you can see, it's not super great today, but most days we can see water towers that are back in Zanesville. So yeah, I'll point out some of the animals that we're going to see. We are not going into pasture, sadly, so we're not going to like, excuse me, get to go right over the animals, but we will get like kind of close to like this guy right there and that guy right there. But these animals back here, we actually do not get any closer to. So if you guys look back here, you guys can see like where those buses are. If you see, not the sticks that are straight up and down, but the ones that are bent at an angle, those are giraffes. They messed up our points. We used to say that the sticks are giraffes, but now there's actual sticks out there, so we have to describe further. We do have two species of giraffes, the Maasai and the reticulated. One is a darker pigment than the other. I cannot remember which one. Graha, I think, is Maasai. Actually, I'm not even going to guess. I know one of the males is Raha. The other one that I know of is Tuffy. Tuffy is very fun. He scared me when I fed him. But we will talk about that. I was being a chicken. And then over here to the right, you guys can see the boulders that are just like chilling there on the hill. Those are actually rhinos. Those are the southern whites. I love rhinos. They're very intelligent. They are very cool. They have very bad eyesight though, so all the trucks that you guys see going around that have dents in them, some of them are from the rhinos. The rhinos like to scratch their horns against the trucks. We did have 4 babies last year. They're all super cute. Like I said, I love them. Where's the back here? The ostriches are back in this pasture. You guys can actually see them in that pavilion, like way back there. Those like black dots, those are ostriches. Fun fact, the ostriches are one of the only animals out here that is not endangered. They're here for public amusement. I don't like them. They're dumb. Yeah, their brains are actually smaller than their eye. But yeah, they're smart enough to know how to escape, which is frustrating for animal management. The zebras are back there somewhere. I don't know where they're at. They moved them on me, so I don't actually know where they are. But yeah, that's all the closer to those guys we get. And like I said, we'll see some of these other animals up a little bit closer, so we're gonna wait to talk about them. If you guys have any questions, sorry, I told you these shake. If you guys have any questions about the animals or the wilds, ask us.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, what's that white dot over there by them trees?
That's what I see too.
Is that a rhino there or no?
No.
Oh.
So yeah, I think that may be a scimitar horned oryx. I don't know. I've never seen them up close. But they are over in that same pasture as the rhinos. So we put animals in pastures together. So like the ostriches and the zebras are together. These guys right here and those deer back there are together. The camels and the donkeys are both over in that pasture. They get along pretty well. The ones that don't get along, we don't put in the same pasture, obviously. Like we actually have 2 species of rhino. These guys, and then we only have one out, but she's kind of upset because she's by herself. They shipped her baby away, so she's kind of mad. Sonia, she is a rhino. She lives over there. She is a greater one-horned Asian rhino. She actually has a, what's it called? A prehensile neck, so she can lift her head up. These guys cannot. Their heads are like 500 pounds or more. They're very big. They're huge. Like their babies are born at like 500 pounds.
Oh wow.
They're chubby. But she can swim and they cannot. So if we put them in the same pasture, she would kill them because it is survival of the fittest. They are wild animals. I bet they didn't tell you that on your best tour.
No, they
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah. So we are going to continue zipping. We are going to go off of this line that I'm attached to. This line is probably going to be the slowest line on the course. So in order for you guys to make it all the way across to me, I need you guys to cannonball, very similar to cannonballing in a pool, except we're not hitting the water because it's over there, kind of far. But in order to cannonball, all you have to do is pick up your knees as much as you can to your chest. If you can't get it up this high, that's fine. It can look like this, and